the Ray Allen. Ray decides to go to the Heat.
Right.
Part of you might be upset that he left, but did it have more to do with where he left and went to?
Absolutely. It was absolutely where he went. You got to understand, we've been battling on LeBron for the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
They're our rival.
Yeah.
Not, the Heat aren't our rival, it's LeBron. He's our rival. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, dude, we just played them in the playoffs a year ago. You can't go play with them.
So you don't want him to go help him get a championship?
Yeah, nah, that ain't how this works. Nah, I would have been better off him going to the Lakers, and that's our biggest rival.
Damn.
I would have been cooler with him doing that.
If Ray Allen say, you know what, hey man, look here, I'm leaving, blah blah blah. I'm going to join Kobe. You cool with that?
If we had that conversation and it was like a conversation, I think the biggest issue, Shannon, was we didn't have no conversation with him. And for you to abruptly leave without a conversation, hey, I'm thinking about, doing this.
Right.
We built something here. That's the issue I had.
Right.
And me and him had that conversation. I was like, damn, we couldn't even get a phone call or nothing. Is it something we could have done?
The rumor had it that Ray was looking for homes.
While during the Miami series the year before, while we was down there, he was already looking at houses.
I mean, Miami is nice, B.
You can't be in the middle of the series. You already checked out.
No, I ain't checked out, but mama want to live in Miami.
Nah.
The weather is nice. I don't want to live in Boston year round.
You already in this series this is some bullshit. I'm coming to play for them next year, who we're battling.
When Kevin Durant joined the Golden State Warriors in the summer of 2016, it didn't just shake the basketball world, but it sent a shockwave throughout the entire sports universe. Never before had we seen a 70-win team at an MVP candidate the following season. The Warriors were a team that was already involved in the discussions of the greatest team in NBA history, just for them to then add the best player from their strongest rival within the conference. At the time, and even all these years later, many people still think this is the weakest move in NBA history. It was the epitome of the term taking the easy road. As they say, if you can't beat them, join them. But in the highly debated world of basketball super competitors, that line of logic was seen as unacceptable. But what if I told you that Kevin Durant wasn't the first to make such a decision? What if I told you that the role player edition of this was arguably even worse? Well, obviously, everyone who is familiar with NBA history knows about Ray Allen's move from the Boston Celtics to the Miami Heat in the summer of 2012. Now, it wasn't like Allen didn't have his reasons for leaving. During the 2011 to 2012 regular season, Allen's name had been circulating in trade rumors, which did upset the former All-Star shooting guard. Beyond that, his relationship with the Celtics All-Star point guard Rajon Rondo continued to deteriorate, which goes back to the summer of 2011 when allegedly Ray Allen was enthusiastic about the Celtics potentially trading for Chris Paul, which would have involved the package centered around Rajon Rondo. And this obviously made Rondo bitter towards Allen. So at the end of the day, considering all the rumors and beefing, maybe Allen departing from Boston was understandable. But what many people don't realize is just how betrayed his fans and former teammates felt by this departure because of who he was joining and the way he was doing it. Ray Allen wasn't just leaving the Boston Celtics that he once won a championship with, but he was joining their bitter rivals, the Miami Heat. And this was right after Miami had just defeated them in 7 games in the 2012 Eastern Conference Finals. This aspect was very similar to the move Kevin Durant made from Oklahoma City to Golden State. But in a sense, this move by Allen was even worse. Because unlike KD, Allen was joining a team that had eliminated him from the playoffs in 2 consecutive seasons, not just one. More specifically, he was joining LeBron James in the prime of his career, and that was the aspect that truly cut deep. Leading up to Allen joining the Heat, The Celtics had battled with LeBron in the playoffs for 3 straight seasons, and in 4 out of the last 5 seasons. Imagine Scottie Pippen leaving Michael Jordan and the Bulls to join the bad boy Detroit Pistons after the Pistons just eliminated them in consecutive seasons. That's kind of what it was like. What else was brutal to swallow for Boston fans was the fact that Allen's move to Miami wasn't even the best decision for him contractually. The Celtics had offered him a 2-year, $12 million contract, while the Heat were offering him a 2-year, $6 million deal, which he obviously went on to accept. Ray Allen's feelings about the Celtics organization and some of his teammates had soured to such an extent that he was willing to sacrifice half of his potential salary to play in Miami instead. These were the final 2 seasons of his NBA career, which is a situation where many players would look to capitalize on their value and get every dollar they could out of what's left of their career. But not Ray Allen. He joined his conference rival after they had been beating him like a drum, and what ensued must have been incredibly hard to watch for KG, Paul Pierce, and Boston fans. Now with Allen in the lineup, the Miami Heat won 27 straight games during the 2012 to 2013 regular season, which is still the second longest winning streak in NBA history. They also went on to win their second straight championship and are now widely considered today as one of the greatest teams of all time. The scorned Celtics, on the other hand, were a first-round exit in the 2013 playoffs, which ultimately was a painful end to their once glorious roster. In the years since, the only thing the basketball community seems to remember about Allen's time in Miami is the incredible shot he hit in Game 6 of the 2013 NBA Finals, which is arguably the most clutch shot in the history of the league. But what frequently gets swept under the rug was the controversial path he took to get to that moment. Yes, LeBron James made his decision to join Miami, and Kevin Durant entered his next chapter by joining Golden State, which are generally 2 of the most scrutinized free agency moves in NBA history. But when we broaden our perspective from simply MVP candidates and include role players, then there's arguably no one who made a more ugly and brutal departure than Ray Allen. So what do you guys think? Which free agency move in the NBA's past are you most critical of? I look forward to hearing your thoughts in the comment section below. Shout out to the members for supporting my channel, and thanks for watching as always. Make sure to like and subscribe for more basketball content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.